You haven't got to keep them safe. Oh, don't let them slip away.
When a band wants to get their music in TV shows, they can take two routes. They can take their CD and cold call every music supervisor in the industry, send their CD to every network, and see if it ends up being placed in a show. The likelihood of that is not great because these music supervisors and the networks have relationships with people who do this for a living and place music. What we've done is we've aggregated all these unsung artists and put it in one giant pool. I was an editor for 10 years working at various production companies and networks, and I kind of got tired of working with the traditional stock music libraries the way that they were organized, and I thought there could be a better way of providing really cool music and have it organized in a much better way. And after basically the economy started to slow down, which is usually the best time for an entrepreneur, I said, you know what, I'm done with editing for now. I'm going to throw all my chips into this venture. And at that exact same moment where I started to really figure out what Jingle Punks was going to be, I just happened to meet Dan.
So I met Jared at a Black Keys concert back in October of '08. Around that time, and he was looking for someone basically that could take his problem that he found and his solution and turn it into something that was working. So what I did is came up with a way to basically move a lot of music into a database and deliver it to a client in an efficient manner that nobody else was doing at the time.
How many tracks do you guys pretty much listen to in the course of a day?
100. Yeah, I would say around 100.
Good. That's what you're supposed to be listening to, around 100. We're taking people to the next Green Day, the next Coldplay, the next Strokes, basically people when they take the Pepsi blind taste test wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the Strokes or the next Strokes, and we're saying there is value to that music. The music industry has left and forgotten these people for dead, and we're here to organize their catalogs for them, make it available for our clients, and then what they get on the back end for that is they get to keep performance royalties, which are paid out every time music ends up in shows. Instead of writing a business plan and going out and shopping it, what we did was we built it, it started to work, we got clients, and a year later, it's not 2 guys in an apartment anymore, it's 12 guys in this room right here. In terms of how our company ramped up like we said, by January, February, March, we were landing all these really great clients, but we didn't see a huge amount, the needle move, so to speak, financially until, our quarter 1, quarter 2, and quarter 3 were pretty solid growth. But then all of a sudden in quarter 4, based on all this exciting stuff that happened, we saw that quarter, the top of Q4, doubled.
The big idea was really that we wanted to create something that worked for the clients right away. So we were going to test it with a small market. Jarek's background in editing gave us kind of a small test case. So we could go to MTV, we could go to Viacom, and we could say, hey, how does this work for you? Give us some feedback. And so we were able to really customize our product and turn it into something that our clients actually had a hand in building.